Hey, it's Mike over at fishyourassoff.com, and today I'm doing something a little different. I got some awesome redfish video for you on how to catch these big redfish. You know, maybe your personal best type redfish using dead bait, because dead bait is really the way to go if you want to catch the biggest fish you're ever going to catch. My biggest tarpon, my biggest snook, my biggest redfish, my biggest trout have all been found, have all been caught using dead bait on the bottom. Just big fish would rather have an easy meal than try real hard for one. So that's just something you got to keep in mind. So what I want to show you is just using the whiteboard, is just really show you what I'm looking for when I want to target just big fish, not a lot of fish, you know, big fish. These are usually going to be over slot, non-keepers, your personal best type of fish. So if that's something you're interested in, watch this, what I'm going to show you how to find them, and then watch the actual video on some live action catching redfish. But let me go ahead and show you. Okay, dead bait fishing for redfish. Here's the things I'm always looking for when I'm trying to get a big fish of some sort. I love a mangrove scenario where you have a mangroves and some sort of mud flat or sandbar, and then a drop off that's say within 15 feet or so, maybe 20 feet of the mangroves. Because the big redfish like being in the deeper water, but if a shark or a dolphin comes by and wants to eat them, they want to be able to get up there and hide in the mangroves. But for the most part, they love ambushing all the bait fish and stuff that are going to try to be in the shallows to be safe. They run up there, grab them, go back there. So this is a great scenario. Moving water back and forth, anywhere by that. When the tide's really high, you're just gonna have your bait, well actually you can have your bait anywhere. I like to have the bait right on the edge of the drop off, if it's a decent drop off, like maybe 4 feet, something like that. If it's less, you can have your bait anywhere along here. During the high parts of the tide, I wanna keep it as close to the mangroves as I can get them. But it just depends. It just depends on, you feel it out. You know, if you have 2 poles, have one dead bait up in the mangroves and one right next to the drop off. You'll be fine. Dead bait fishing is a patient man's game though. So you might be sitting there a couple hours before it happens. It might be the tide change that turns them on, you never know. But if you really want to catch your biggest fish ever, that's how to do it, is dead bait. Trust me on that. Tidal creeks. Anytime you got some flow, same scenario. You know, tide rushes in, tide rushes out, whatever it is. You have your cut in the middle, your drop off of some sort, and then you have mud flat, sandbar on either side, and a line of mangroves or a line of whatever. It doesn't matter where it is, whatever part of Florida you are. That might be a line of spartina grass. It just doesn't matter. This is the scenario you're looking for good dead bait fishing. For redfish. Spoil islands, that's another one. So here you got an island here and an island here, and it's got a deeper cut in the middle. Great place to fish for big redfish. You know, have it sitting right outside the channel, or if there's mangroves here, up against the mangroves, but if there's no mangroves, it's just a drop off, have it right next to the drop off. Right next to the drop off. And if you want to catch your personal best fish, use really big baits. You want a bait big enough that a catfish can't eat it. So I'm talking a 6-inch bait like this. You'd be surprised how big of a bait some of these snook, tarpon, redfish, trout can eat. But here, next is the actual fish catching action. I'm going to show you size of the redfish you can catch and just how close to the mangroves they are. So go ahead and watch this. Try to walk him up close. Oh, he's gonna ruin everything. All right. Okay. Off? All right, he's swimming at you. Swimming at you. This is a redfish. Yeah. Get him over here. Get your camera ready. This is a huge redfish. You want to get him up that way? Yeah. Get him shallow.
Nice.
There he goes. He's up. He's up to the top. All right. Just stay put. You're done. You just keep fighting him. There he is.
Woo!
Whoa, slippery, slippery, slippery. He won't hurt you.
Nice.
There you go, Coitus.
Yeah. Video. Let me get a picture.
Get it?
Nice. Yep.
Alright. Nice, nice. Overslot redfish right there.
What is overslot?
Means he's too big to keep.